ultra-luxurious. And a monster price tag. For 70 years, BMW has produced some of the best cars in the world. Now, they're putting their reputation on the line, betting millions on a brand new sports car. For the first time ever, go behind the scenes where no one has gone before. From design studios in California to test tracks around the world. Inside the world's most secretive sports car building process. Buckle up. It's a very bumpy road that's about to end on the production line. It began as a sketch, an idea on a piece of paper. Elegant lines, sleek shapes, the perfect marriage of great design and classic engineering.
The days are over that the designer can just do a design and then the engineer has to figure it out. We now produce and develop cars in 3 years' time. That's very fast. And we can only do that when we, as designers, communicate with the engineer.
Bringing a car into the world is like bringing a baby into a world. A man can't do it alone, a woman can't do it alone. You need both of them. And if they do it with a lot of love, it works a lot better.
It's taken years, but designers and engineers at BMW are close to turning that dream into reality. From Africa to Tokyo, they've tested prototypes of the car, pushing it in chilling cold and choking heat. Now mass production is about to begin on what BMW has been calling the E63. The rest of the world will soon know it as the 645 Ci. The BMW headquarters are in Munich. The new sports car will come to life about 100 kilometers away in the town of Dingolfing. It's home to one of the largest automobile factories in the world. Hans Glas is the factory manager.
The town of Dingolfing itself has only 18,500 inhabitants, but there are 24,000 people working at the factory. So we had to find a solution, and we came up with our commuter system. About 16,000 commuters travel 40,000 kilometers back and forth to work. It's as if the buses circled the earth once every day.
More than 2,000 different workers will be involved in making every single car. Intensive training is required for each one of those workers. The focus of this car is precision. BMW wants it to compete with high-end Mercedes and Jaguars. Every single part of the new vehicle will have to be perfect. Workers are trained in Munich. A miniature car factory has been assembled here called the Pilot Plant. Mistakes can be made here, lessons learned before the car itself goes into full production.
Haben wir doch da versteift vom drin, oder? Steht die nicht da? Da gibt man das, als wenn die da eine Minute sein. Ja, gut. Jetzt geht er.
Computer simulations are used as well. Planners can map out the entire production process, identifying problems before they become reality. All of the individual parts of the new car also live in the computer, and they can be used to simulate every step of the construction process. This is Production Hall 52, where the 645 Ci will be built. To get ready for the new car, the plant is being expanded. Already 2 different BMW models are built here, but the new sports car is pushing the limits of the factory. The workers here are under pressure too.
Der Spaß an der Arbeit,
The most fun I have with my work is actually the contact with other people, to see how enthusiastic they can become. They're very ambitious, and they naturally want to achieve the goal that has been set for them. One thing I've always noticed here is the incredibly strong way our workers identify with the plant and their product.
Workers at the plant are the last line of defense. If things aren't working properly, if the vehicle isn't perfect, they're the last ones who can catch the mistakes. Today, they're taking the lessons learned at the pilot plant and putting them into practice. The new sports car has more than 20,000 separate parts. The entire assembly process must be retooled to make it. The plant isn't ready to start making the car yet. For now, foremen must make sure every single part of the sequence works. What they find are problems. Each sticker indicates a mistake that has to be corrected before actual production begins. BMW has spent millions just designing this new car. Company executives visit the plant frequently to make sure nothing goes wrong now. They want to unveil the car at auto shows in the fall and winter. Missing deadlines could force the company to cancel those shows and raise doubts about the quality of the new car. The success of the new car will depend on getting dealers around the world excited about it. Select BMW dealers are brought to Germany to see a prototype. It's a closed-door, top-secret presentation, a fashion show for the car set.
2 minutes away from launch.
Car dealers are like seismographs. Their reaction is a first hint of how the new car will be received by the public at large. It has a powerful engine, advanced steering. But what the dealers really need to sell is the car's luxury. It will have a price tag of $100,000. For that kind of money, consumers will want to be pampered. This is the first time the dealers have seen the car they'll have to sell in a few months. Their impressions will help fuel the first wave of publicity. To really help sell the car, the new 645 Ci is about to take a trip to France.
Performance of the car, the fact that it's very agile, very easy to drive, and that you can drive it very aggressively and fun every single day.
In the same way that a new automobile has to make test drives, the machines that make it have to go through test runs before the car can be produced.